Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku daily analysis for gold for Monday, October the 18th, 2010. Well, a continuation of the trend to the downside. The previous day's trading began with a candle with a lower high and a lower low, and today that's been carried on. Unfortunately for the bears, they're not showing any strength. Previous candle was a spinning top type candle, and we saw the long shadow on the previous candle representing upside price rejection. Today we have even more upside price rejection. The bears were strong enough throughout the day to test some of these areas of potential support and previous resistance, which was around 1360. It also tested support at the Tenkan Sen. And quite often we've seen when the Tenkan Sen is pointing up very sharply, reflecting very strong upside momentum in the fast time frame, the market tends to find initial support there, and it tends to be quite strong support. So we can see on this previous candle the long shadow, and on the current candle a very long shadow. So that tells us that the sellers lost commitment when they were trading the market down around this area, around 1356. So the buyers came back in force and brought the market back up to close the market up towards the high. Closing the market up towards the high for this trading day denotes the buyers closing the market in control. Unfortunately for the buyers, though, they weren't strong enough to change the trend of this market. The trend in the first time frame remains down. So the buyers weren't strong enough at the open or at the close to trade the market all the way back up to test these highs up around 1388. That could be important for this market. But by the same token, it certainly looks like the market may be setting up for a potential change of trend to the upside. We should be watching the high of the current candle for a potential higher high and higher low, and that's basically because of the lack of commitment from the sellers and the fact that they failed to close this market in control. They made no net bearish progress on the day, whereas the buyers made a small amount of net bullish progress. Now, in Ichimoku charts terms, we are trading up above the cloud, but we're trading a long way above this, so the market is looking a little overextended. We are trading up above the Kijun Sen and Tenkan Sen, which means that we're bullish in the medium-term, fast-term, first in the fast time frames, and the medium-term time frame, as denoted by the Kijun Sen for the medium-term and the Tenkan Sen for the fast-term. Obviously, this area down around the Tenkan Sen and the low should be watched for a potential continuation of the trend to the downside. There are some other areas that we should look to for support down around the lows of these candles where we saw buying coming in around 1328. Below there, 1320, where there was some minor resistance, and certainly at the Kijun Sen at 1314. Below there, there's support down around 1280. So the market's trending down, retracing part of this second time frame uptrend, retracing part of this first time frame uptrend. But certainly the bears don't look like they want to go on with it. There's no follow through from the bears in this downtrend.